What's going on, everybody? CRK here, and I'm back at you with another video. Now in this one we've actually got two packages here. This is a huge package. It's kind of for no reason. The coin that's inside of here is probably about yay big, so either way we're gonna get right into them. Let's go ahead and start off with this pretty big obnoxious package. Since it's kind of hard to film these, I guess we'll make sure the coin's not at the top, but we'll get this taken care of here. We probably don't even have to cut the whole thing out. Let's just reach right in here. Oh, where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Got it. All right, so this coin here, I guess first and foremost, I'll probably drop this around Memorial Day, so I hope you're having a nice Memorial Day. We'll take a moment to reflect on all of the people who have sacrificed and given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. So thank you to everyone that has served as well. I know your day will be sometime in November. But happy Memorial Day. So let's get right into this great coin that was produced here in the United States of America. And this one here would happen to be, I don't know if you can see that there, this is a 1908D. So drop a like there if you haven't for this $quarter. This one here is going to be silver, and so as you guys know, I do enjoy buying silver at decent prices, and it's not always in these you know, $quarter or tenth of a dollar formats as in dimes and quarters or half dollars, but when a good deal comes up, it's kind of hard to pass up. So let's get this one. This was very well packaged, so I appreciate people that overpack things, and it's a good way, I guess, to keep the coin safe, even though it is a metal coin comprised of 90% silver and 10% copper. So thank you to the person that sold this to me. 1908D here, and you'll see this Barber. Oh, this is our Barber quarter. And this one, I want to say these weren't in mintage too long. These replaced the seated Liberty quarters, and I think they had about a good 30-40 year run, if that. This is going to be 6.3 grams of silver copper mix, and that's a 90-10 ratio. So you have 90% silver, 10% copper. I'll try to give a little zoom on it here, see if we can give something decent. And now, of course, from my understanding, the D-mint mark should be right down here. Let's see if I can get it with my... There it is, right there. And so that'll be your $quarter. And this one, again, has some decent wear. So instead of 6.3 grams, this will probably be around 6 grams. You'll see a small ding on the bottom here. But again, I'm not collecting these for any kind of numismatic value. Essentially, this was one of the more popular years as far as mintage goes, so it's not going to have too much of that numismatist value. This will be more or less for that silver melt. Picking this up at, man, what'd I pay for this? I think I paid like $12 for this. It was something crazy. With shipping and everything, probably put me around 17 bucks, which essentially, you know, puts you right where you need to be. And so another thing I like about these Barber dollars, these were kind of around when, I want to say it was, I looked it up earlier, Theodore Roosevelt. It's kind of when he was around. So this was when those were circulating there. And this was just before WW1. I'll let you think about what that is. I don't want to say here just in case. And of course, you know, this was very prominent when the rise of automobiles was a thing. I can imagine in the early 1900s, Henry Ford was having a great time setting up factories and, you know, copywriting ideas and all of that good stuff. So it's all nice American history here. So this one again, kind of purchased more or less for the silver melt value. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get into the main star of today's show. And before we do that, just gonna remind you one more time to hit that like button. If you didn't like this one, you're definitely gonna like the next one. I'll give you a sneak peek of what it's gonna be, and I'll tell you it's a graded coin. Graded coins are kind of my favorite now, just because I feel like long term it'll be an easier store of value as far as being able to have something and not having to do so much legwork or guesswork as to what the actual value is. And so that coin is going to come in a format of, drum roll please. And my wife already opened this up, so let's check it out. I'll show you this just because, again, I don't like to advertise people's coins and such, just because I always try to buy a few things from different suppliers before I decide to release their names for everyone else to buy. You know, that way we're being safe and being sure that we are buying of the utmost quality coins and that everything is authentic and certified, graded, etc., even if they are in a in an actual, you know, graded scenario like this one is. This is nice and easy because my wife actually cut this open for me. She was opening mail and was expecting some packages of her own, and just got straight away to cutting it open for me. So let's go ahead and get this out here. And like I said, you'll see a nice graded coin here. Any guesses before you see it? Oh, I'll let you see that. Any guesses on the year? I don't know if you were able to catch it or not. Either way, like I said, it's a great coin. You can already see the detail there of how nice it is. So thumbs up if you haven't. Feel free to leave a like. It definitely helps the channel, and it is free. It also helps motivate me to keep making cool content like this. I'll always be able to buy these coins, hopefully, God willing, and I'll always have them in my collection, but I might not always be able to make videos if there's no demand for it. So leaving a like definitely helps show and support the channel, and that's all I really ask for you. Let's enjoy this coin. It is an 1882 S Mint mark. And check out this beauty. Let's give it the little zoom that it deserves. Now, one of the fun facts I learned about these is that these were actually kept in bank vaults for an extremely long or large amount of time. So these were kept, a lot of these, even though this is in 1882, a lot of these were kept in, you know, the Federal Reserve or wherever it is that they keep these. Maybe, I doubt they would keep them at the San Francisco Mint, which this one was minted at. But these were kept in bank vaults until the early 60s. So 1960s, that is. So you're talking about, what, 80 years that these were put away, give or take. So that was really interesting to me. And then something like this here, of course, you're going to be at 26.73 grams of silver. And I'll flip it over here so you can see the reverse. Check that out. This was a great coin. Even if it is one of the more produced years, I want to say this was one that had that high survival rate because it was kept in vaults for so long, that a lot of them will be more or less in that mint state scenario. But to me, that didn't matter too much. This 1882S I picked up, I want to say, for right around 120 bucks. And so that puts me in a good place to be able to keep collecting these and keep being able to stack them while also not having to worry so much about high premiums on, you know, essentially, you know, overpaying too much. There's certain coins that I would overpay for, but there's a lot of coins that I won't do that. This one gave me a nice mix of everything I was looking for. That being a few things. First and foremost, silver. Secondly, a graded coin. And lastly, a nicer grade. So MS64, although in this specific year is not a huge benefit, it is something that you're not going to see very often. And then, you know, I wouldn't argue that it's proof-like, but, you know, it's got some nice details that will reflect. So you can see there, you know, I'm shining one coin off another, and I don't know if that could be, I doubt it's the actual case, because once I move it away, it's not as reflective as it is on the coin. So I don't want to say it's proof-like, but, you know, you be the judge, right? So check it out. Let me know what you think. And again, happy Memorial Day to you all. If you have family and friends that have served, don't forget to thank them, and make sure that we are out there honoring our fallen soldiers. Enjoy your day however you decide to do it. That's on you. But again, just remember what today's about, and make sure that you are doing your part to keep this beautiful republic free and safe. And enjoy your time while you're here. You can check out these beautiful eagles from one to the next. And like I said, feel free to leave a like if you haven't. It would definitely help, and I will definitely always appreciate it. I'm going to grab a quick screenshot of these here. And like I said, if you haven't, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe as well, because I'm always dropping new content. It's not every week, but I am trying to do it every week. So if possible, you'll catch something new every week. All right. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.